why does this purple belt only rolls with me when I'm tired? Guys, this is a great question that I got here from a user. And he asked me the question, like, he said that his blue belt, he's 38 years old and he's around 170 pounds. And he said that there is a purple belt on his gym that he's on his 40s and he's around 200 pounds. So he's heavier than him. And he said that this purple belt only calls him to row when he's tired, okay? So guys, basically this user here, his blue belt, 38 years old, 170 pounds. The purple belt is older than him and heavier than him, 200 pounds, and purple belt. And the purple belt only calls him to row when he is very tired. So guys, first I'm just gonna start this video here by saying that every jiu-jitsu school, there is at least one guy that he only calls the others to row when others are very tired. So I'm just gonna start by saying that almost every school has that guy, you know, like has one guy that he's always observing everybody rolling, and when he noticed that this guy who is better than him is tired, he calls that person to row. I think what they're trying to achieve there is to increase their confidence, because they're probably like people who are not very confident and they want to row with people better than them and do well in the sparring. And that's probably the reason they do that. But I'm going to start saying that I don't think this is a good way to approach jiu-jitsu, because number one, training is training. You know, like you're not trying to compete. The goal in training should be to improve your skills and to have fun. So as long as you improve your skills and you have fun, that's the goal. So if you're going against a person that's better than you and you wait that person to get tired and you do well against that person, what's the goal here? What are you achieving? So you're not achieving anything here. You're just like getting some false sense that you are better than you are, because on your mind you're gonna think that you're doing great, but no, it's because that person's tired. So I don't think this is a good thing. But anyways, in this case here, if I was on your shoes, I would probably try to talk to him and on a very friendly and polite way and say like, hey, I'm pretty tired right now. Can I take off this round and we go next one? And that's it. You know, like I would probably just start saying some no's to him. You know, like when he calls you and you're tired, just don't row with him. Say like, no, I'm gonna rest this one. Or maybe no, I'm gonna go with that person next round. Or if you're close enough to him, I think you can have an open conversation. You can say like, you can almost like make a joke about it. Oh, you want to call me when I'm tired? let me rest this round. So like something like that, you know, like. But I'm not sure if this guy is that guy that I'm talking about, the guy who does that to everybody. But watch out, because almost every jiu-jitsu school has that guy, you know, like. And many times what happens as well is like they either take one round off or they go with someone very light. So it has happened like dozens or hundreds of times in my journey that I was going crazy hard against someone that was my level, and there was another guy who was my level or under my level that he was going for like a very light blue belt, even though he was black belt, just to make sure he rests that round to get me tired in the next round. You know, like, so I don't know how many times that has happened. So don't be that guy. So don't do that, guys. This is not a good thing to do. I think like in jiu-jitsu, when we are on the mat, we all respect a lot each other. Doesn't matter your race, your color, your beliefs. We're all kind of the same there. And I think when you start doing things like this, you start losing the respect that people have for you. You know, like I do remember that in my journey, when I would see someone doing like that, something like that, I would completely like, look this guy, you know, like look what he's doing. So don't be that guy. But anyways, if I was on your shoes here, your blue belt, his purple belt, I would either say some no's to him, like, no, I'm gonna take off this round, or I'm gonna go with that person over there. Or I would have some very friendly, polite, open conversation, just like, oh, you want to call me when I'm tired? Let me rest this round here and we go next, you know, like without getting mad or anything like that. But I understand what you're feeling, and it is annoying, and unfortunately, those people exist in jiu-jitsu. As I said here, I think they are people who doesn't have a lot of confidence in themselves, and they want to use the training to prove something to themselves, not even for you or for the instructor or whatever. And that's what they're trying to achieve. And one another scenario that I have seen people doing as well is like, it's near the belt promotion of the school, and they want to try to impress the instructor, and they want to roll with higher belts or even lower belts and do very well just to impress the instructor, which I also doesn't make sense to me. One, because I don't think we should promote the students just by how tough they are in the sparrings. I think it should be more than that. It should be like how much they actually know about jiu-jitsu, if they're coming to train, if they're training consistent, if they're good people, you know, like you don't want to give a black belt to a guy who is kind of like an asshole. So I think all those things matter. But anyways, I was very excited when I saw this question because I do have a lot of experience with that. I have had a lot of those guys in my journey, and I never had any big issue with them, but many times I said no to them when they called me to row. I was like, oh, this is, let me take off this round here. Come on, like we go next one. Or many times I would just talk, you know, like I do remember in my hometown, for example, one time I had a conversation with a guy. I was like, you're only calling me when I'm tired. Let's be fair here. Let's be fair to each other, you know, like, again, the goal in training is not to compete, but we also want to be pretty fair there. And it's going to happen that sometimes you're going to train for some people that are more tired than you are, or you are more tired than them. But you're not planning that on purpose, you know, like that's just part of the game. The guy who plans that, I completely don't agree, and I don't have too much respect for that. But anyways, hope that helped you. And guys, if you guys have any jiu-jitsu question related, as you guys can see, I'm doing everything anonymous here. So send the question here in the comments, or if you want to keep it anonymous, send me a DM on Instagram. And also, if you're just starting jiu-jitsu, or if you're in the white or blue belt level, I have an amazing instructional video at BJJ Fanatics, the foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Make sure to check that out as well, because it's a great instruction and I think it's going to help you. Thanks so much, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and let's go for the next video. Us. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.